The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the podcasters and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or their affiliates.
Action!
What it do? What it do?
What's
Happy
What up,
happening?
Monday.
man?
Happy Monday, y'all.
On this
I was gonna say, why everybody sound
beautiful
so drained?
non-breed weekend.
Why y'all sound so
That's
drained or
Royal.
something?
She had too much fun this weekend, bro.
It was
Y'all act
rare
like
breed.
y'all act like y'all was doing something this weekend.
What?
I wasn't doing nothing. I was at home.
Act like y'all
Yeah,
telling.
all right, Dr. Feel Good.
Yeah, right.
Yep. You right, you was. It
Uh,
was rare breed weekend, and I am drained. I'm telling you that
Yeah,
now.
I bet you are, buddy. You
Ain't
was
got
out
no
there every
voice.
god.
yeah.
She was out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I believe
3,
it.
4 in the
I
morning.
believe it.
Every time I saw a video, there she was.
I believe it.
Damn party animal.
I
Cold
believe
game.
it.
Y'all know I ain't got no boyfriend now.
You know what? And I was just finna to say that earlier when you was congratulating Dr. Phil about being out at 5 in the morning. I was like, and you wonder why he can't keep no nigga.
You know,
This nigga waking
Right.
up eating cereal, you coming through the front door. Wait a minute.
Man. With powdered
Wait a
milk,
minute, my
dog.
boy.
for real.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Bro,
You
You
got
know,
this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
it's
all
all
that.
bad. It's all bad for me.
See?
Man, well, let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. It's your main Fontaine, the quarter point of DA. We got Megas of Feelings Wrecker, Dr. Phil to make you feel better, and Miss Royal. El Royale with cheese, with a little bit of hocus pocus. No, I'm playing. Fucking with
Mm-mm.
it. And she over there drained because she been in the streets all weekend. In them streets, as we shall say.
hey,
In them streets.
wait a minute. What we on tonight? They don't know what we on tonight.
Oh, we on holding grudges.
Mm-hmm.
Holding
Oh
grudges.
shit.
Yeah, holding grudges on the motorcycle set. When it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate, the pros and cons of it, and the whole shebang.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know, we're gonna start with Mecca because he the one who struck the match.
No, also, my whole thing is this, man. You know, even for myself, I say this because, like, we're all out here with each other. We're all here kicking it, having a good time. So it's like, in my mind, I'm like, why am I holding a grudge for this nigga right here for no apparent reason? On some shit that happened yesteryear. So it's like, why am I holding a grudge? So then I go back and I analyze and I think to myself of what that nigga just told me prior years ago. Like, dog, what for? Ain't no reason for you
Right.
to hold a grudge against somebody that they're like, I don't even know he had a grudge against me. But in your mind, you're like, I don't like that nigga. But guess what? That's gonna change. I'm gonna calm it down a little bit, bring it back to reality, and be more cool, more sociable.
Mhm.
More, hey, how's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Wait. So I'm clear. You doing that? Who the fuck are
Yes,
you, man?
man.
Who are you? Who
Yeah.
sent you? Who sent you?
Ah!
I'm not gonna hold no more grudges, bro. I can't. I can't.
Bontan, you believe in this shit?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. If if I wasn't the nigga who infected him with it, I would say hell no, I don't believe it. I'll say hell no. But I like you said, I'm the one who kind of opened them up to the idea of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's we were talking about it earlier. So that's why we thought about it here. What benefits, what's the
Yeah.
pros and cons of it. What it is. Because my whole thing is, I would always tell people, if it doesn't, I tell men this: if it doesn't affect your life, your wife, or your money, leave it alone. And when I say your wife, I'm also talking about your kids, your family, that whole shebang, right? When I say your life, I'm talking about your health. So if it don't affect your health, it don't affect with your girl and your kids and things like that, or your pockets, sometimes let that shit go. Because some people hold grudges
Yeah.
for some of the most pettiest reasons. The
Man,
most
petty.
minute reasons. And what ends up happening is you end up either missing an opportunity for something or missing a blessing around another corner. So that's my scenario when it comes to that. What you say, Miss Royal?
I say the same thing. It's crazy that you say that because I was just having this conversation last night with one of my club sisters, and I was just schooling them in general, just on like how you can miss your blessing by having drama or holding a grudge towards someone that you had a disagreement with, because that person might turn out to be someone that you need 2 years down the line, or they might need you, and you might be a blessing to them. You don't know. And it's happened so many times. You don't like this person or that person, but that person work at the county building. Or, I don't know, just bringing that to just an example. I'm just saying you never know what you can help somebody with or be of a blessing to. This person might have plugs on houses or know where to buy the cars for a low, or somebody fix credit, whatever. Everybody is of use in this world, right? So holding grudges most definitely will stop you from moving forward, because it's not what you know, it's who you know in this world. You know what I'm saying? We see that all the time. So from my standpoint, the girls, man, grudges, man. It's so hard for a girl to break a grudge, man. We'll
Or,
hate you. We'll hate you
or
forever. What Cardi B say? If I beef with you, I beef with you forever. Yeah, that's how
but
females are.
but
So
but what you just say a little while ago? How you might meet him in a year or two? You might
yeah,
meet him tonight. You know what I'm
you
talking about?
might
Your
meet them
car might
today.
not
Yeah,
start when you finna leave the club. You might need a jump, homie. He talking about next week. I need you in a few hours.
in a few
Yeah.
You
hours.
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
happened
people
plenty
got.
of times. I know my club sister, one of my club sisters told my other club sister, like, yeah, I need you for something. And like 2 minutes later, she needed her to do something, zip her dress up when she came out the bathroom. She was like, I thought you didn't need me. She was like,
Hmm.
you see how God works? But it's just something that simple. So, yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you
it's
never
just
know
Um.
what you
it's like just like you said, I mean, like I walk past you. I'm speaking from the male man aspect of it. I walk past you. I don't speak to you because for some odd reason, you think in my mind, I'm like, do I have a grudge against this man? What reason do I got a grudge against this man? There's no reason. It's all in my head. I see you every other week.
I can't stand them.
Every other week.
It's all in your head.
At
Huh?
some point, man, it's all in my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really should not even. I really should be, talking to this man, speaking to him because we're on the same platform, which is the motorcycle bike set. So why am I gonna? I don't understand it. But now I do. Like I said, man, I'm just gonna bypass all the BS because I was holding on to shit, bro, for years, and he knows it. And I finally come to realize there is no reason for me to be holding a grudge because I'm still here. I'm breathing. I'm making my money. I got my own bike. And
Come
what is
on,
he affecting? Absolutely nothing.
nothing.
Nothing at all.
What you What you say, Phil? You look like
Well,
you a grudge holding little motherfucker over there.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah, for
hey, you know
sure.
what?
Man.
Tell them what sign you is. Tell them what sign you is, Doctor Feelgood.
Nah, you know what, bro? Truthfully, bro, when I left the streets, far as that banging shit, I ain't got no grudges to hold. Shit happens. I know it happens. And just on outside of motorcycle shit on a spiritual note, I need all my blessings. So, you know, if my heart ain't right, you holding a grudge, for me, it hinders my blessings. And no one has done anything to me on the set where I have to hold a grudge. Piggybacking off of something Mecca said, like, you know how we all get that kind of just don't like a nigga type shit, you know, and you don't really even know a nigga, but you just don't like him, you know. LA culture is mixed with a whole lot of different characters, man, especially most of us who transfer from the street life to the motorcycle set. And for me, the motorcycle set was a way out. Motorcycle set is a place where I can come and see dudes that I beef with for 100 years over street blocks and be cool with them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And the whole brotherhood thing of the motorcycle set is what I look for and what I thrive for. So to hold a grudge at 57, stress kill. Shit, I ain't got time.
That's the number one killer. The number one.
So I'm not gonna hold no grudges, you know. And I'm gonna confess this. I haven't gotten the win. I think I said this to you, Fontaine, about I don't fuck with them. That mentality.
Right.
It's not no grudge or no beef, but I don't fuck with them. Why don't you fuck with them? What did them do? Nothing. Just don't like how they move. That's how they move. Respect how they move. They got transgression, you know. So, you know, for me, I ain't holding no grudges, man. Shit. Nigga get a toothache, nigga. At 57, I think I'm dying. Shit, I ain't doing it. Fuck that. I ain't doing it, y'all. You will not stress me out under no circumstances, you know. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
look at see, go ahead.
I get what she's saying, but you don't have to hold a grudge with it.
Right.
Just give it to him. Just give it to him.
She said, hell no. She said, I'm backhanding motherfuckers at the bar.
Right. And if that's what's in your heart, you know, you stand on business and you do your thing, right? But let it go. If you catch a fade with somebody, or you have an issue or something, I feel like that's the most healthiest thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like you shouldn't do it in front of people or create a crowd. But if you have aggression and you guys just can't get over it or whatever the case may be, go fight that shit out and get over it. We're human. We still got to go to the same stores. We all gonna end up in the cemetery or ashes. I mean, just let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
but then
I feel like
again,
it's very healthy because walking around with aggression can definitely make you bust a blood vessel. So yeah, get that shit out because that's the only way sometimes to get it out. If you can't have a conversation like a grown up, not fighting all the time is not the
right. But then again, but also too, look at it like this, like you just said, you have no problem with catching the fade. Okay, there are some people. There are a lot of motherfuckers out here who will not take that fade. I've witnessed it. I've seen it happen with my own two eyes. Nah, I'm good. But then give nigga that motherfucking pistol, it's all good. I'm about to go King Kong on somebody because I'm that nigga now. You see what I'm saying? Prior to that pistol in your hand, you are nobody.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. So then again, you got to ask yourself, what motherfucker you think is really gonna take that fade? Who will? Knowing that I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out.
And let's keep it 100.
Some people will.
Listen to me. I get it. Everybody, you know, I take the fade and whoop, wham, and whatever, right? Who really want to get in the fight? Let's be honest. Who really want to make your knuckle? Listen to me. Who really want to make your knuckles sore? Who want to wake up when you go take a bite of a hamburger and it sting now because the nigga done punched you in your mouth? You know what I'm talking about? You can't even take a sip of your Henny right. Just listen. I hear that because sometimes some people are just a crash out to the game. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it. And sometimes that's their only way of of resolving shit. And sometimes that comes from upbringing, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
If they ain't learned how to, really channel their anger, nothing like that, they have to let it out physically. There's no gym for me to go work out.
Of course.
There is your motherfucking face that I can punch on. So I get it. I get it. But the concept, though, is when we out here in this together nucleus, is to try to find a better way of dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because if that's the case, man, we'd be fighting every night. It'd be a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they just don't charge a pay-per-view entrance at every nightclub. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we finna get it in.
Man.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
Yeah.
just to touch back on what you guys were saying, like originally, like I told you guys before, the reason why I joined, even came into the world and fell in love with it, was because everything was such, even if you have drama or whatever, everything is an organized drama. You know what I mean? And you handle it accordingly, and most of the time you handle it how it's supposed to be handled, and not so just like drastically, right? And it's most of the time it doesn't even end up in a fight because it was just a disagreement, and that is more reason why. But I think that's the good thing about our set, is that we try to stop it from even getting there. You know what I mean? For sure. But I'm saying in context of, if you just can't get over it, if it's just bothering you, or you just, every time you guys see each other, it's just a I mean, it's a healthy, what they call it, a friendly fade. If you got to do that to get it out and get the grudge and move forward, that's okay too, right? But then sometimes it don't be that much, and sometimes you can just have a conversation and get it. Oh, and one miscommunication could be fixed with, I didn't even know that's why we're beefing, or I didn't even know that's how you felt, or I didn't even say that. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
meetings are called for.
But at the same time,
You know
I
what I'm
don't,
saying?
I
That's
don't
what
see
meetings are
it.
called for.
I don't see a grudge turning into a motherfucking fade. A fade would be a real motherfucking problem. Like, to me, if I'm gonna catch a fade with you, it's gonna be a real fucking problem. It's not gonna be just because I'm holding a grudge. I'm holding a grudge against you. You know what I mean? Like, that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if some people put them in the same boat, then I guess that's just what it's gonna be. But me, I separate the two. A grudge is something kind of minor per se. You
Right.
know what I
Right.
mean? That you would make
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
distance yourself. You know what I mean, from someone, as
Yeah.
opposed to a fade, which turns my issue aggressive. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They're kind of two different
Yeah.
issues. One is more
No,
of
you're right.
avoidance. The next one is, I'm going to attack your black ass when I see you. You know what I'm saying? I will accost you when I see your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right.
that's the
Right.
difference. You know what I mean? So when I say a grudge, like, grudges would be like, oh, I ain't fucking with that nigga, or get away from me, or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't riding with him. Just like you said with old girl, even if it's your club sister, you're not gonna fight her when you see her. You guys are out, you may not talk
Right.
because now we have this grudge. But now when I get to my car and that motherfucker go zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it, and I ain't got no, you know what I mean? I ain't got no jumper cable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but little Miss Precious, my club sister Precious, she got the jumper cable. I'm in trouble now.
Under pressure.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to say somebody's
Yeah.
name and it really be their name.
Right.
They be like,
And
"Oh,
that's
this
probably
nigga Fontaine
somebody's
was
name
talking
too.
about me."
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going through that. So,
James was on you
yeah.
talking about me on Bike to the Hood.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Sue me at the bar or something here at the club. Be like, you was talking about me, Fontaine. All right.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
you
holding a
know
grudge
what?
against you talking
And
about me.
you made a valid point, bro. A grudge is like small. If it's
Right.
physical, that's big.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Because here's the thing. I'm gonna use common sense. You can hit a dude and he fall and hit his head on the concrete,
Comment.
go into a coma and die.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between just shooting him? You still
Right.
get a life sentence.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
So, like
Pretty
again,
much.
I don't think anybody that I've met come on a set to have a beef.
Right.
Right.
There's a lot of
Oh,
different reasons why they come out here, but again, for me, on the outside looking in at that time, I was looking at the brotherhood, the camaraderie, you know what I mean? The traveling, going different places, riding your bike. Those are things I'm looking at like, damn, that's a brotherhood. You know what I mean? The same shit
Right.
you used to get in the game, right? So you go from a game to here, which is a different transformation, but the loyalty and the commitment was much bigger and greater. Like dudes who don't ride, when I talk to them, I say, bro, I traveled all the way to Texas. And when I got there, it was dudes walking up to me from a particular club and said, hey, bro, we got a phone call that you was coming down. I said, bro, do you know how good that make you feel?
yeah.
Like, bro, if you got somewhere to stay, you need somewhere to stay, we got you. Hey, bro, your money ain't no good here. You see what I'm saying? You got to be down there celebrity status to walk into a club and get that. You know what I'm saying? And they give that to everybody on the set that's worthy of it. So for
Right.
me, I love the brotherhood and to hold a grudge, I just need not to be over there with you, man. I mean, like, whatever your issue is, that's your issue. You know what I mean? I want to fuck with the folks that's trying to build me up, make me a better MC, bro. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's the case then. It'd be like, my girls would be like, man, look, here come Doctor, here come Phil, man. That nigga always playing computer love, dog. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck it.
he,
Huh?
he said he,
You
Hey,
know what I'm
he
saying?
said he said he came in here playing the old man anthem on the nigga.
You bet the fuck not, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
Every time I see that
That
nigga Doctor play
nigga,
computer love,
yeah,
dog. Come on,
man, that
man.
nigga,
Right.
yeah, and Phil, yeah,
Hey,
Phil just gonna be like, every hero needs his theme music. No,
You know
no,
what I'm talking
play my theme music, man. Here I go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I had dudes, bro, on the real. Saturday. I'm standing there smoking a cigar. And the dude said, hey, Doc, let me get a cigar, bro. I didn't have one. I didn't have an extra one. But my club brother had like 4 of them. I said, hey, bro, let me get a cigar so I can give it to my nigga. He said, how much? Bro, ain't no price on that. That's you. Like,
Right.
that's the way I grew up. So I want to give that same love to dudes on the set, bro. And I want the same love in return. You may get into it with somebody, but don't hold no fucking grudge. I understand. They put their hands on you, that's a whole nother level. But I'm talking about before that. People walk
Yeah, for
around
sure.
mad because they ugly, my nigga. Like, damn, that ain't my fault.
On God. On
That ain't
God,
my
they say
fault.
for sure.
Bro, that ain't my fault. What?
For sure.
Hey, right here though,
Just saying.
like Fatima said, taking accountability will kill most grudges or disagreements. Some people's maturity
For
level is
sure.
not
Yeah,
there. Yeah, I mean, a
There.
lot of people don't want to look in the mirror though. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
that's the
A
biggest
lot of
problem.
people don't want to look in that fucking mirror. What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying that's the biggest problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because
The
then
reason,
now at that point you got to face your own demons.
Damn. One on
I've
your
had
left
many
shoulder, one on your right.
I've had
Yeah.
many people. I've had anytime I've had an issue within a group. It's never me. I don't have issues usually. I can count on my hand how many grudges or issues I've had, right? Because I don't do them. But I feel like holding a grudge takes away from your blessings. It makes you, and it does take a lot of energy from you to be mad at a person when you could just let it be. And I, the reason why I brought up the face, because that is usually my go-to. Like, okay, well, y'all catch a fade if y'all don't like each other, because you usually within the girl world, you'll see a person. Let's say I'll hug somebody. Hey, example. Hey, girl, this that, and the girl walks off, and then you got your friend or your other person like, I don't like her. It's like, oh, what do you want me to do
Why?
about it?
That's
Yeah,
why.
like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, well, y'all, and then they tell me the whole story. I'm like, that sounds serious. You want to catch a fade with her? Y'all want to set it up or something? No, no. So they never want to go there. Like you were saying, Fontaine. Nobody wants to rough up the knuckles and get da da da, right? But they'll hold a grudge. They'll have this chip on their shoulder, the brick on their heart,
Right.
and they want to talk about it. They want to be boisterous about it. If you have a grudge and it's something that a person did to you, if it is minor, you shouldn't be bringing it up to other people. Let it be what it
Right.
is. Nobody should even know that you guys are not speaking. y'all might not even know each other, right?
Right.
But if you bring it up to whoever you're around, then it's more than just a grudge. This is something that's lingering that could turn into something else. You
Well,
get
that's
what I'm saying?
again.
Of course it
But
could.
that's why.
Hands
That's why I
down.
say a grudge is different. A grudge is like, get away from me. If it
Right.
turns to a fate, now that's a problem. That's not a grudge no more.
Right.
We have a motherfucking problem. Okay, it's a difference.
They
You
don't really
know,
want a problem. That's why they always say, "No, I'm cool." Like you said, Mecca, they turn it
exactly,
around.
exactly.
So
Because
why have a grudge? Just get over it
yeah,
and be chill.
I mean, even the cats and the women and men, those who can fight and who do got hands, they don't like getting punched in the fucking face. I don't care. I don't care what you say.
Unless they already
Nobody
ugly.
likes getting punched. Huh? What you
Unless
say?
they
Unless they
already
already
ugly.
ugly? Oh, here we go.
Okay,
What
so
you can
that
say? That's a battle wound. It's a battle wound. Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Ugly
Shit.
people do like to fight, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they
No,
do.
I get it. Look, I get it. And I'm not gonna speak up or down on no ugly people. Okay, I don't know who like to fight, who don't. I know attractive motherfuckers who like to fight too. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So sometimes it's just in you, and that's just how how you bring it up. Now, if the ratio that more ugly people like to fight, hey, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about the math.
He said
Okay,
more ugly people.
you know what I'm
Man.
saying? You know, if you done, if somebody that ran out there and done a consensus, do you like to fight? I don't know
I
who did
cannot.
that, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's just how the game goes.
I mean,
So,
and look, just for the record, I'm not saying who is and who ain't ugly. All I'm
But
right,
saying is a lot of ugly people already got chips on their shoulder and they ready to fight because they ugly.
I can't
You see what I'm
stand
saying?
them.
Whether it's your attitude, whether your mental state, whether it's physical. You know what I mean?
right.
And they're looking for that battle. You know what I mean? To get a sense of, I guess that's their therapy. You know what I mean? So listen, I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to have to fight. You
Right.
know, whatever scores I done got in the streets, I just want to leave me alone. You know what I mean? Because
And we're
it's just
not just
not
talking
worth
about
it. It's
ugly
not
on the
worth it.
face too. It's some ugly people on the inside. Ugly is a
That's what
mother.
I'm saying. And it's not
Ugly as
worth it
fuck.
because you walk around with this grudge, and y'all can correct me. I know me. If I'm holding on to a grudge, I'm plotting on how to be standing over a slumped body real soon. So it's a difference. Get up. I got love for you. You got love for me. We did our thing. It's over. If you don't know me, we ain't got no problems. We ain't got no problems.
true, true.
We ain't got no problems.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you know me, you should love me because shit, I try to generate love. You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, man, this shit is a relief for me, man. God damn. It shouldn't be nothing
Yeah.
more than a relief, a brotherhood, camaraderie, and there's a lot of beautiful women out there. And I don't know no dude that like to be sitting, taking showers with a bunch of men in the penitentiary. So enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Very much
I
so.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Live to let us be grateful.
I'm
But
gonna go put this.
like I,
Go ahead.
but no, I was gonna say at the same time, besides ugly people liking to fight, um, you could, you could like, you know, hurt your growth. Let's turn to the club sense of it. It could hurt your growth in that aspect too. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Whether
Very
it's
much so.
you helping your club because you got certain resources and connections and whatnot or whatever, or
Or vice
because
versa.
you're in a position, you want to hold a grudge against a potential member who could actually help the organization. So you don't put them in a spot that they may
Right.
deserve.
Deserve. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people got to look at it that way too. Like if certain shit is real petty, you got to let that shit go. Again, if
You
it
gotta
ain't
let it
messing
go,
up your
man.
life, your wife, or your motherfucking financials, you know what I mean? Let that
What's
shit
up with
slide.
the pettiness, bro? Like that's one of the things that be killing me. Like you come to the bike that, like Dr. Phil was saying, have fun. Like when I come, I don't know. I just be excited. I see the lights, I see the people, I see the bikes, and I just run. You hear me? I mean,
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
running around, I'm bothering everybody, I'm talking to everybody, I'm just loving it. But then you have people that really come to be like, yep, I can't wait to see this. But like, come on, man. Or I don't know. People are crazy.
It be like that because,
Well, because
and I hate to say it, but for some people that's all they had, and we know that prior to this bike scene, some people, I don't want to say were nothing, but you weren't noticed like that. You see what I'm saying? There was
Good
no
word of
all
choice.
eyes on me type of shit.
Yeah.
But now that you come here and you know, now you have some type of eyeball on you, no matter up or down, everyone looking at everybody when you come to the bike scene. I don't care what
Right.
you say. Everybody
Yeah.
looking at everybody. You know what I mean? Good,
They see
bad,
you. They see you.
yeah,
Hey, they
small or
look at you
tall.
through the bag of flying glass. Look at them shoes. Look at them pants. Look at it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
heard somebody
Yeah,
come on and talk about you guys, whatever that them pants is, where they had the little thing hanging out their back pockets.
right,
He said
right.
he don't want to see
So,
no more of that shit. It just wore out. So everybody's looking at you and they're peeping you out. But you know, at the end of the day, honestly speaking, you know, humor amongst the men, you know, is different. But I'm just looking at like, let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Let's have a good time. I
well, you
dre-
know
I
what
got
though.
I got dressed to go home. I didn't get dressed to go to the mortuary.
Hello.
But then again, no feel. But then again, no feel. Being petty can also mean, bro, from being broke. You ain't got no money, so you
Broke
Bro,
mad at the
not
next
envy,
happy.
motherfucker.
jealousy. They don't have a bike. They mad because they ain't got a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Broke people. Broke, when you broke, broke people
this
be the most
nigga.
unhappy people.
You know?
I'm just-
Shit.
I mean, you think about it theoretically. How many people out there do you know that actually got money in their pocket to actually come and function on this motorcycle bike set?
Hey,
Without the,
I,
I mean, think about it theoretically.
I had a
I,
person say, I ain't going
I,
outside. I ain't paying what Red Breed is charging to get in.
I got a question though. What you mean by afford to get out here? Do you mean like the riding part aspect, or you just mean just the hanging out and party?
Riding.
Both,
Riding.
Okay, well,
both.
I'm gonna take. We already said this shit, right? About how the times have changed or whatever. I'm gonna say it real fast and we're gonna get
Yes, I
past it.
know.
But I took it from OG Hero, my OG, my mentor, my club brother, right?
I
And
want to be hero, man.
I'm gonna talk about him
You gonna meet him.
because yeah, you gonna meet him soon. But anyway,
You
one
gonna
thing
meet him.
he said, and I'm gonna have to steal it from him. He said, "Ride your wage." Okay.
hello.
And when
I
he
like that.
says that, yeah, ride your wage, nigga, which means ride what you could afford. Stop trying to be with the Joneses because it's gonna break you every time.
Every time.
Oh man,
It's gonna break you every time. Like we
yeah.
talked earlier, there's a whole bunch of bros out, a whole bunch of cats I know went and got them a little bike, you know, this summer. It'll be gone by Christmas. Yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, you got me fucked up.
And
Okay,
They,
it's
be-
not
go
to
ahead.
hey,
be broke.
they gonna
I
What's
change
up?
the
think.
M1s to M2s. You
I
know they got
think.
M2s now, right?
Yeah, oh Lord, I don't even want to see them.
M2s is mopeds,
I think maybe you're
scooters.
talking about motion because honestly,
Yeah.
we're human, so things go up and down. And I don't want to just say that people are just broke because anybody can be in
Oh,
any
for sure,
situation. What
for
I'm talking
sure.
about in general is the people that don't have no motion. See, you can be broke and know how to get money, know how to move around, know how to facilitate, know how to get back to where you need to be, whatever, whatever. The people that don't have that motion or that expertise or that
What's
knowledge, and they come out and they see people that do, and they that can move around and not have money today and have a lot of it tomorrow. Yeah,
well? See,
they
that's different. That's different. That's not having no money. Because you just said, you know, going up and down, right? There are some motherfuckers that's just been down and ain't coming up. Okay, you know, they don't even plan on coming up. They don't even plan on it. They chilling. They chilling right where I'm at.
never mind.
Oh man.
Never mind. I
Okay,
can't even say nothing to you if I say yes. You
I'm
right.
just
You right.
Hey,
Look, we
Hey
having
man,
technical difficulties.
hey, he's stuck in a
Uh,
rabbit hole. Can't get out of, homie.
Hey
look,
man,
In a rabbit
shit,
hole for real.
you know, and that's a true
He's
statement.
stuck
I
in a
mean, like,
rabbit hole. Can't get out of it, man.
listen,
and that's all I'm getting. And that's all I'm getting at. Some people like to be down there, and they like to stay there. You know what I mean? Whether it's
yeah,
comfortability, whether it's
It's definitely
the
comfortability.
ability to keep blaming another motherfucker for having their foot on our neck. I don't know what it is, but
I love it, Fonte.
some
Keep preaching.
some people like to stay right there, and that's all I'm getting at. And so I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those, who can, who kind of function. You know what I mean? And do that part of the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you ain't gotta be with the Joneses. Be with the Joneses' neighbor or something like
yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Well, listen,
But you know what? Those crazy though. You of all people know, dog. We've watched people leave when it was $5 to get into an establishment.
no, y'all watch them leave
Listen,
when it was
Why
two
would you
dollars.
come outside?
$2. Thank you.
Two
Tell him the truth.
dollars.
It was $2.
Like,
Remember? Remember, she couldn't bring me 8 quarters.
200
yeah,
pennies,
8 quarters. Yeah, yeah,
40
yeah.
nickels.
Yeah.
Dog.
Okay. I just
That's
look. I
that's
asked you
how
for
bad it was,
20
man.
dimes. Okay. I couldn't get 20 dimes out of you. I don't want to hear it.
I'm so sick of Fonte for
Bruh.
real. It's a Monday.
Yeah. I'm just
Couldn't get
She
saying.
turned around and
couldn't get
walked
20
away.
dollars, but she was a dime piece.
No. No. They came in. No. No. They finally came and got her, but it was like 40. It was almost an hour later.
Yeah,
It took them almost an
yeah.
hour to collect 8 quarters.
Amongst four of them, took an hour to get 8 quarters. Girl, how much you got? I got 15 pennies. I got a quarter.
Bruh.
So why you didn't
And,
help her?
and, and, and hold on, it wasn't that many, Phil. It was three of them.
Oh,
It
It
was
wasn't
three of
four.
them.
It was three of
So
Yeah,
them.
it was
y'all
three.
hold on. I have a problem with that. Hold on. So y'all just let them stand there. If they couldn't come up with $2, you couldn't pull
Yeah.
out $2 out your
wait,
pocket.
wait.
Listen
So
to
we
no no
supposed to pay
no
your
no
way
no. Listen no
in
no. Hold on. Let me explain
our
it.
something?
Hold on, Phil. Let me explain something. This is what it was. I was trying to prove a point. Okay. To the motorcycle set. Mind you, this was easily about 14 years ago. 15 years
Yes,
ago.
it was.
Okay. I had proved a point and I said, look, if they are a civilian and they're a female, we're going to charge them $2 if they're not in a social club or they're not in a motherfucking motorcycle. Okay? $2. Okay? So when she came to the door, first of all, I don't tell the whole story, right? Because I don't want to put nobody out there. First of all, when they came, they kind of had a little stank ass attitude. That was my first problem. Oh, who are you talking to? Check this out. The two girls with the patches, I let them slide. The girl with no vest
Slide.
on, oh yeah, I need $2. She looked at the two homegirls. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. They look at her. We'll be back, girl. I'm like, okay, the door right here. So I'm thinking maybe you're gonna run to the bar, get a water, come back, bring her the $2. It took you an hour to come get your friend. They tried to come tell me. They said, "Damn, Fred, you cold." I said, "No, I'm not cold. She cold because she's still outside." Okay, but my thing is, don't talk shit to me. I'd have let you slide. But when I said about the motherfucker went ham on me. Huh?
Yeah.
Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
them. I need them 40 nickels. I don't care how you gonna get them. I don't care how you gonna get them, but I need them 40 nickels.
For real.
I just can't believe you did that. I just can't believe that.
Okay,
My
He
listen.
had to. Had to.
Anybody who knows me knows I'm very cordial. I'm nice. I'm
That's
laid
why I
back.
can't believe it.
You
That's
don't.
why I
Okay.
can't believe you did that.
Do do not talk shit to me, because I don't talk shit to you. I
Oh,
didn't do it to you. You came
Yeah.
over here talking shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. First you tried to disrespect one of my club brothers. Wait, we're not doing that.
oh yeah, she gotta go.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Like, stop trying to call the club broke But you can't even give us $2. Talk about you that broke, you need $2? No, you're that broke, you don't have
$2.
$2. What you mean?
Eight
What you
I'm
mean?
quarters.
busting up. I'm busting up about the
Yeah,
45-minute wait for the $2 though.
yeah. Got me fucked
Yes,
up.
Hey,
for real, for
my,
Anyway,
my,
real.
stop holding them grudges. I'm gonna stop holding grudges against broke motherfuckers too. You know what I mean? Because I should have held a grudge against her.
Like every time
Right.
you hear, like, look at this broke
Man,
motherfucker.
Yeah. I still see her to this day popping up every now and then. I seen her at Hub City. Don't play with me. I seen her over there.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you one thing.
I
hey,
What?
tell you,
it's
tell you,
crazy
Royal,
when
it's
you go
real.
to a bike event. If you don't have $2, how you gonna get a drink?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like for real. You know, most people come with their own
Fatima, I'm not
alcohol
messing with you.
on their bike.
I'm not messing with you, Fatima.
What she
Yeah,
say?
you
Fatima,
see
I'm
it?
not gonna mess with you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
tell you one
see what it
thing.
say? Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna mess with you.
yeah,
But that's probably why they're there. Hold on,
It
yeah.
ain't
Fatima. Hold
so.
on,
Tell the
Fatima.
truth.
The
That's the
Cuda
Fatima,
truth.
hold
Cat.
on. The reason
Hold
why
on.
they're there, they probably gonna get the
The Cuda
$2.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Kuda Cat, right? They probably gonna use the
Okay, but
$2
you
to get
can't. You can't. Okay, now let's say you
get
don't. Let's say
the
nobody.
$2.
Okay, this is my thing. Here's my thing. Let's say
You
nobody
didn't give
picks
her a
up the
chance,
scooter.
Fontaine, to work the Kuda Cat.
Listen to me. Listen to me. What if nobody picks up the Cuda cat? Okay, nobody want it. Okay, I don't want it. Okay, what you gonna do if you get hungry? What are you gonna do if you need a ride home? What if you gonna do if whoever gonna give you a ride be like, girl, I can give you a ride. I just need some gas money because I live right here. You get what's $2? And you don't even have $2. You couldn't even buy a
$2.
cheeseburger and wait on a ride. You couldn't do nothing right now.
And look,
That's
That's
what I'm
plus
looking
tax, bro.
here's
That's
the
plus
killer part.
tax.
What if the nigga who paid your way was willing to pay for the cootie cat, but he wasn't your choice? You wanted somebody else. See,
Ooh,
it's a whole lot of problems.
yeah.
The one you want ain't giving you a dime. He ain't even buying you a drink. But the one that want that cootie cat, like, girl, I got 20 dimes. I got $10 for a shot.
he said.
And you like, I
He
don't want
said,
to fuck with him. Stay your
and,
ass outside.
and his name is Mr. Watson, Johnny Guitar Watson. You know what I'm about? Because he gonna give you them last $2.
Superman
Oh,
Yeah,
level,
yeah.
huh?
don't play with me.
Two
Do
No,
not
dollars.
she
play with
probably
me.
she probably has something
Yeah.
behind that. She was doing whatever. But that's true. Like people that and them be the ones that suck the most shit.
Yeah.
The ones that ain't came with a dime, a dollar, and nothing. You know, funny story is my club brothers always tell me like this girl. I will walk in. I won't have. I'll always have money, but I'll tell them I don't have no money, and I'll be like, oh, let me get $5 and $10. I'll come back with like 6, 7 drinks. They're like, how you do that? You know, but you know, if you don't have no money, you gotta have a gift of gab. You gotta have something, baby.
You know what?
Yeah,
I personally generally don't carry cash, but everybody got cash app. I'm good.
Hello.
So if
The
you
water
need $2,
but
bill.
I ain't the dude to ask. You ask
but
me.
I'm saying, but this is my thing
I need
though.
a credit
You
card, nigga.
but this is my thing though. You're in a group full of women and females. Why you should have your own? I could see
You
if
should
you're
have your own
with a
number.
dude or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's not the case right here. You came with your homegirl.
No.
Well, shit,
Yeah.
You
sometimes
know
the
what I
dudes
mean?
only
Yeah.
got $2 to get in. Shit, they got to pay your way. You know what I mean?
All they
Say it
did was
again.
get some gas
I
money
said
from their
sometimes the
mama, and
dudes
they
only
got on
got
that
their
bike and
$2 to
came
get in.
straight
They
to
ain't
the
trying to pay
They
your
don't
way.
need. You're right. They don't either. They really don't because they'll
Yeah.
come with their drink. They gonna come with their
Yeah.
weed, and he got a vest on. That's what we
And they
talked
club
about that
pack.
already. We already talked about why bros don't want to give up their vest because they know they getting in the club for free. We already know that. You know what I mean? But we're not
You ain't
talking
gotta
about that.
pay.
We're talking about this right here. You
Yeah.
know. So yeah, but we know why they ain't doing it. They sliding in.
Got a
Long
bottle
as
on
I
the
got a
top.
slide
ride.
to the right.
Yeah,
Slide to the
slide to the left.
right.
I'm in here though. I'm in here though.
Everybody just slide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up, my boy?
Okay,
Be like, get
still
out the way.
young.
You holding up the line. Shit.
Thank you.
Go to
Thank
your
you.
ashtray. I know you got some money in your ashtray. People keep coins in there. Go to your ashtray. I know you got something in there.
You know what I mean? Trying to look down on the
Man.
civilian as he walk in. Excuse me, homie. You know, get out of here. didn't you just get out your homeboy car?
Man,
If you don't shut up.
Oh man.
Didn't you just get out the road captain's
He
car,
said,
my
excuse
boy?
me,
I
huh?
cannot
You don't shut the
stand.
Oh man.
man, be killing me.
See? See?
That's
Uh-huh.
crazy.
well, gift the gab ain't
Uh,
getting you in with Fontaine, especially if you're talking shit. So your gift the gab don't mean shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Had I been the first one, probably at the door when she caught it, when she started talking, the conversation probably would have went different, right? I would have tried to smooth it over. But by the time I got there, her and the member are already going back and forth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
arguing about the $2. So when I get there and she kind of tried to snap on me, I'm wait a minute, wait, like I just got here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
when I was like, we're not doing that. Check this out.
Danielle was touching on what I said though, and she was just basically saying like, yeah, if you don't have some, you don't have that, then give the guy some type of conversation piece to get your way because you can't just go somewhere with no money if you don't have
Yeah.
anything else to offer the world. You're a
And
woman.
and whether you couldn't offer nobody nothing, you can offer yourself some Denny's when you and your homegirls leave and
Yeah.
get your funky ass up out of here. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, and I'm gonna be
And you
real
ain't
with
even
you.
got $10.
Gift the gab at a door where they charging ain't gonna work. You need to know the individual at the door. If you don't know him and you ain't cool enough with him or her, you ain't getting in. Gift the gab or not.
Damn.
We glitching
Eight
around here,
quarters?
Jack. 8 of
Hey,
them.
man, that's what I'm saying. 8
Damn.
quarters, 20 dimes, 40 nickels, 200
8
pennies,
quarters, bro.
a $2 bill.
That's all bad.
Bro.
And the cool
It,
part
it,
about it is we don't charge
Hey,
tax.
I'm just looking in the drawer at my computer, right? Here you go, honey.
what the hell?
You know,
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Nobody should go outside without any money.
no.
Period. You
Right.
know what I mean?
At
You know what I mean?
all. At all.
Especially a man because he gonna have it worse. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Whether he
yeah,
trying
Oh
to
yeah, big time.
impress something, he's gonna get less financial assistance than a woman will in the streets any day.
yeah. I mean, a man
Okay,
should keep at least a
so
wet 20, wet 40, $100 bill in his
So
wallet
true.
for emergency.
So true.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
Moral of the story: don't come out broke, and
yeah,
get over your grudges because life is short.
yeah. Just don't just at least $10. Come in there with a 10 spot,
$10
something.
and a smile, please.
That's
yeah,
man. It'll get you far because you might make it home with 30. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
You might get to the house with a high $50. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen.
If
You
you
know
can
what I'm
pay
talking
your
about?
way in
Man.
and you can
Aha.
get you a drink, somebody probably will get you another drink and come after the cootie cat. You know what I mean?
Look at
But
you.
you
You
can't
the
even
one.
get in.
Not the cooler
I
cat.
can't see you.
All you got to
The
do,
cooler
all
cat.
you got to do is be inside and,
Yeah,
and and look presentable and attractive. You gonna be drunk by the end of the night because one of these cats is gonna take you straight to the bar.
you
Yeah.
That's
don't
it.
have
That's
$2,
all.
but you bought a bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah. And don't
Come on,
come in
man.
here. I don't care what you look like. Do not come in here smelling like a construction worker. We didn't had this conversation before. I don't want to have it no more. Okay.
Say
I'm
don't
just
come in
saying.
like a construction
I
worker.
am so done.
I'm just
Smell
saying.
like dust and dirt.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They, no woman in the world need to smell like that ever in life. I don't give a fuck what you do. Nothing.
The
Hey,
PSA for the weekend, they had a whole list that was so funny. And one of the things on the list was, and check your hygiene before you come home.
Yeah.
Before you come out the
Yeah.
house, I was like,
That's
oh,
always
they
a
are
plus.
not
Number
playing.
one
Nah.
plus.
Nah.
Shit.
you
Nah.
can't sell no
I,
cooler cat if you stink.
Nobody wants to smell that.
Damn.
Hey, look, like
Damn.
Fatima said, musty as fuck. Yes, indeedy, Bob. If that is even a word.
Man.
You know,
Good lord.
this is not one of them summers where you can use all natural deodorant and all that. You know, get you some degree.
Listen
Okay.
to me. I
No,
don't
get
care
you
if we
some
were sitting.
secret.
I don't care
No.
if we were sitting in hell. Figure it out. Okay? Figure it the fuck
Not one of
out.
them summers for natural things. Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. I don't give a fuck if we were
Put
sitting
on
in
that
hell right now.
degree and that baby powder. Get it together now. Come on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Some of y'all need to put
But
baby powder under
Fatima,
your
that's
titties
a whole
because
bath.
that shit stink.
You
That
can't
shit sweat
you
too.
can't do a whole bath.
That's where it goes. That's where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's a whole bath, Fatima.
What's the whole man?
what?
What she
Spot
say?
check, spot check, spot check. No, no, no,
Oh
no,
wow.
No,
Oh
well,
no,
no.
listen, though, listen. If you take a whole
no.
bath and you don't stink, don't nobody know you took a whole bath. But if you stink, don't nobody know you took a bath. You understand what I'm saying?
Jesus.
That's
No.
bogus
Yeah.
for real. We all know what it's like to be in a situation and you get it from a certain position and you be like, oh God, damn. We experienced it. Wash your
Oh,
ass.
You know what? Everybody
Wash
have a
your
good
ass.
night. We thank y'all for tuning in.
hey,
we
I'm just saying,
uh
like
man.
my boy said, have an emergency stash, homie. That's
Oh,
right.
it
make
took
sure
Emergency,
you like
homie.
and
me from the back.
subscribe.
Oh,
I
Dr.
don't know what these
Phil.
dudes is talking about right now. It sounds like Swahili. Um, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Uh, yeah, we gonna go ahead and call it a night with Mister
Yeah, finger still fucked up,
Functified.
y'all. Still bad. It's
Yeah,
all good though.
yeah,
So
yeah, Mister Functified down here in the corner.
on the last note,
Ah, we still going.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Look,
It ain't the ugly ones that's stinking, y'all. God damn it. Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
Mhm.
Some of you women that's gorgeous. Woo!
What'd you say?
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
done
just
heard it.
saying.
oh
We said
man.
we're gonna keep it real. I'm just saying, because everybody think it's the ugly ones and the whoopty. Man, some of you beautiful women that look good and man hugs you and went like, damn, I need a gas mask. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my God.
Why did you do that?
Oh shit. For real, for real. So I'm done now. We can get off the air. I'm done.
You know, Dr.
No, no, no boots. No boots. No link tonight. No.
I pray for
No.
all good smells going forward for you,
Because
Dr.
you didn't come on. You didn't come on last week. The link is
Yeah,
gone.
Boots, you came on. You talking you in your robe and you ain't dressed, man. Come on, man. We want to see you in the
Yeah.
natural.
He said, "Nah." In the natural mind, he want to see you in the buff. He just keep it 100. I don't know why he trying to lie. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
boo.
He want to see you in the buff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
In the
yeah,
buff.
yeah, in the buff.
Y'all be
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Get up
All
out of
right,
here.
y'all. It's been real.
Yeah, yeah, we out of here. We'll see y'all.
bye, everybody.
Actually,
See y'all
next
next week.
Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday we'll be in the weight room live. Make sure you tap
Right.
in, slide on through.
Woo-hoo.
You know what I'm talking about? We got some
Live.
food.
Live,
Yeah,
baby, live.
Live. We're going
little
live next
drink,
Sunday.
Wait a
little
minute,
ish
y'all.
talking.
We always
What?
go live. This time we in person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in
On the weight
person,
room.
live audience,
Yeah.
live all that. It's gonna look like Donahue. No, I'm playing.
You're not the father.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get in there like Maury Povich. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Lord help.
No. The waiting room, Fatima. The waiting
Who
room
was
in
that?
Long
we will be
Beach.
live
Somebody
at
said
the
in the
waiting
weight
room.
room. Man, ain't nobody in here lifting weights right now. This is not the weight
In
room.
the
This
I
weight
is
room.
can't.
Wait,
called.
no, waiting.
Yeah, look
Like
on the
you
Instagram.
waiting.
I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
Yeah, me,
look
me,
on the
me,
Instagram.
me
It's
and
on
Royal
there.
thought it was yesterday, homie. We fucked
Yeah,
up.
me and Dr. Philgood thought it was yesterday, so we
And
saw
you
it.
know what that was? That was
I
an
ain't paying no
accident.
mind.
Nigga woke up Sunday
Right.
drunk, so you know.
We like, where we supposed to be at? We supposed to be at.
Yeah, you know what? I should have lied and said, yeah, we're supposed to be there. Y'all have been
Right.
outside the fence. Where these niggas at?
Right.
I would have been stressed out. You hear me?
Where your $2 at, homie?
Hey, when y'all didn't
Where your
respond, I
$2
said,
at, homie?
I guess we doing it next week. You ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, they have a little thing
Yeah.
over there, so
Yeah.
we on there.
I will see. We'll see y'all all next Sunday.
And if
Indeed.
you want to appear live in the actual waiting room, you need to go and inbox RSVP at Bikes in the Hood on Instagram or Facebook. If you know us directly, reach out to us directly. You can't just pop up and think you're gonna get to see some shit.
Not happening.
He said you ain't gonna pop up.
Mm-mm.
Well, they can pop up, but the seating is gonna be the difference. That's the thing.
You'll be
It's a
outside with the
limited.
dog.
It's a limited,
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be it's gonna be like a standing room only for after the first.
What's that, man? Can you
20
selling
so
dope
people.
again?
Oh Lord.
Man got these
Megan
hot
got
pins, homie.
Take us
got
off the
100
air. Take us
packs.
off the air,
Got these,
Fonte. Take us off the air. He got
got these,
back.
Hey,
got
you
these
better
hot
explain
pins,
what that
homie.
is, because you know the fans be watching. So explain what that is, homie.
Man got the hot pins, homie.
That's them pills.
The hot
That's
pins,
them
homie.
pills. That's them hot
No,
pills. That's
those
them.
are our
Yeah, you
Bikes in
see
the
it.
Hood pins. And if you
Bikes
want
in
to
the Hood
purchase,
pins,
go to the link in the bio.
and we will have them outside. So when you see it, just
Yeah.
say, $10, homie. $10, not 4 quarters or 8, just $10, and we got you right there on the spot.
The
I'm just
homie
saying.
Big
There it
Nasty
is
up in
there.
this mofo, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
you can get them when you
Apparel
see
coming
us, or
real
you could
soon.
or inbox the Instagram, and we'll get it to you. What you about to say, Phil?
No, I said the apparel. Bikes in the Hood shirts, hats coming
Oh
real
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
I got a new
Yeah.
thing. I'll talk to y'all about it offline where, we could do some shit. I learned some new tricks to some shit, so we on.
Oh Lord, here we go.
And we got
This
our 8
nigga,
quarters. I got my 8 quarters, homie.
this nigga, man.
I swear to God, I'm about to start.
He about to start selling nickel bags, and nickel bags gonna have a little imprint on it, BNTH on there. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Every
I'm
time I
playing.
see y'all, I'm gonna have $2 in my hand. Like, what's up, y'all?
I'm done
Yeah.
with you.
$2.
And we gonna rob you. We gonna rob
Quarters.
you by the end of the week. I'm gonna have me $14.
14.
I'm like, Fontaine.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure, for sure.
So,
I got you, Fatima. I got you.
Yeah. We gotta. We as soon as it all comes together, we got you. It's coming together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm talking
like butt cheeks.
Like butt cheeks.
That smell good.
about? Ain't this a blip? No
That
construction
You
smell
know
workers
good.
what?
take us
Bye,
back.
Yeah,
y'all.
that's a fact.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
Yeah. Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Make sure y'all take a bath.
Watch.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Bikes in the Hood podcast channel on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated.